While the man was carrying heavy boxes for delivery, he never imagined that one day his entire life would be exposed as a lie. For 18 years, he believed his parents were poor janitors, barely earning enough to survive. He worked endlessly, 3 jobs a day, just to help them live a little better. But what he didn't know was that behind their humble uniforms was the richest couple in the world. Their adopted son, who only got into an ordinary university, received a luxury cruise ship worth $5.6 billion. Meanwhile, he, the real son, who entered a prestigious school, was sent to live in a broken neighborhood because his parents believed in raising children through hardship. Still, he never complained. He just worked harder, dreaming of one day giving them a better life. Until one day, his body collapsed from exhaustion. The doctor told him he had cancer and only a month left to live. To leave money for his parents, he took a new job at a hotel, carrying over 100 boxes every day. Until one afternoon, he saw something that shattered his heart. His poor parents, dressed in designer clothes, stepping out of a luxury car with their adopted son. He froze, unable to breathe. All his years of sacrifice suddenly felt like a cruel joke. Compared to them, he looked like a beggar, wearing torn clothes, eating leftovers, yet still praying for their happiness. That night, he went home trembling, pretending nothing happened. When his father brought home leftover food from the hotel, his stomach turned. He vomited in front of them, but lied, saying he had already eaten at work. When he finally told them he was sick, they didn't believe him. The adopted son mocked him, accusing him of wasting time with girls, even sneering, maybe he has AIDS. Before he could explain, his father hit him, believing every word the adopted son said. His mother begged him to apologize for something he never did. After the beating, he collapsed from pain and heartbreak. When he woke up, he was in a hospital room. A classmate who secretly liked him had saved him. She smiled through tears, asking if he was okay. He forced himself to look away. Knowing he was dying, he told her coldly to forget him. When she left, his tears finally fell. But even then, he still worried about getting home before his parents, afraid they'd be angry again. As he walked down the dark street, a gang of thugs surrounded him. He begged to call his father for help, promising he could pay. But when he called, the adopted son answered first, telling the father that he just wanted money to go out and play. Without hesitation, the father hung up. Moments later, the family's car passed by the same street. Through the window, the mother saw a young man being beaten. Her heart froze. He looked familiar, but the father said, "Don't get involved. Those people deserve what they get." He told her to close the window. The man, barely conscious, lifted his head and mouthed a silent plea for help. Only the adopted son sighed and smiled. When the man finally crawled home, covered in bruises, he saw teachers waiting. They had come to recruit him to a top university. But the adopted son interrupted again, saying his wounds were from getting into fights. The teachers frowned and left. That night, the man was forced to kneel outside as punishment. His little dog sat beside him, refusing to leave. Days later, the adopted son kicked the dog for barking. When the man tried to protect it, he was accused of being violent. His father, in rage, killed the dog on the spot. The mother even cooked it, placing the dish in front of him, saying coldly, "Eat, don't waste food." That was the moment his heart completely broke. He vomited blood and fainted. Only then did they panic, rushing him to the hospital. But even as the doctor revealed the truth that he was dying of cancer, his parents still refused to believe it. And the adopted son, with a fake look of concern, told them, He's faking it for attention. That was the last thing he heard before the world went silent.